Hi everybody, it's Alison. So today I wanted to talk about the three main elements you need to have if you want to be a completely independent online English freelancing tutor. Now I do discuss some of these in my recent book, which you can get over on alisonmcrobbie.com. You can also go to Amazon and get it as a Kindle book or even in paperback, whatever rocks your boat. But basically, in order to be a really competent and successful online ESL tutor today, a freelancer, and by successful I mean having money in your bank, having bookings and knowing how to really grow your own online income as a freelancing tutor, you need to have three main things. The first thing you need to have is skill. You need to have skill as a teacher or a tutor, but you also need to have skill in the next two categories. One of those is marketing, the other one is sales. I'm going to go into what the last two are. So obviously, if you are working as an online tutor or working as a teacher, you will obviously, I'm going to presume you have already the qualifications to be working teaching English online. But if you don't, if you go along to my Teachers Academy, which is digiteachonline.com, you can actually get a TESAL for $19 with my special partner code. I've partnered up with an academy and you get over £100 off. So if that makes sense to you, if you don't have that, I'll leave a link at the end of this live and you can go along and get that. But let's just presume for the moment that you already have that, you already have the skills and you're really looking to earn more money, be fully independent and be able to be in a position where you can also do things after teaching online, other things still within the educational sector, maybe coaching, maybe developing your own books like I do. I write and publish a book every single month, as well as running two businesses and obviously coaching my teacherpreneur program. So it's totally doable if you have good marketing and good structure and a good sales process, which is obviously what I'm going to go into now. So people think that marketing is quite easy. I see a lot of online ESL tutors when they suddenly decide, okay, I'm going to start freelancing. They start giving away loads of free content and they think that that is the right thing to do. Now, that is a good thing to do, but if you don't have the other process in place, integrated within it, which is the sales process, then the content is just going to be kind of lost in the ether. Now, there are different ways of going about creating a sales process. I have seen somebody suggesting that you script a whole sales call out, you go onto LinkedIn, you look for the hot shots like the CEOs of these big companies, you send them loads of private messages, basically spamming them, trying to get them on a call. That is not the right way to sell your services, any services, unless you want to be a cheesy, spammy car salesman. But no offense to car salesmen, but I'm presuming if you are an online teacher that you want to have a bit more of a professional approach and you probably want to have an approach that's more automated. My processes are totally automated and that's why I'm able to do lots of different things within my business and why I now have different businesses on top of my main ones. Doing things one-to-one really is a slave's game unless you want to be charging £1,000 an hour. But if you have no social proof and you have nothing in your content to prove that you are worth that £1,000 an hour, then it's pointless. So this is what I do. I create really good content marketing. Now there are lots of different levels of marketing. There's attraction marketing, there's position marketing, there's content marketing, there's sales marketing. I create content marketing. So I create content that is really relevant to what I'm teaching or what my business is representing or my brands are representing, because one of my brands has actually now been monetized by Facebook, and that is through my content marketing approach. I then don't have a process where I go onto LinkedIn and spam people up. I then have different lead pages, funnels, email processes and email sequences where I am talking to the people that have interacted with my content. This is a much softer approach, and it's a less harsh approach, and I find that it is definitely the type of approach that has a better result. Now, if you're a teacher, the result you want, or an educator or a tutor, is you don't want a high fly, sell someone quick and dart off into the night. That's the type of people who are selling one-off products. Those are the type of people quite often that will try and get someone on a sales call and really kind of force them, in a sense, through their language, their persuasion techniques, to get them to buy whatever it is that they're selling. When you are an online teacher or a tutor or a teacherpreneur, as I am, your approach does need to be different, more professional, I think, and more suiting to what we're doing. And if you think about it, if you're going to be teaching someone, you're not going to be teaching them once. You're going to be teaching them a long time. Some of my clients I've had now for over 8 years. These are my junior clients, my children, but I also teach adults. I teach French and I teach English, and obviously I coach all of my teachers and my tutors to do work in my business, as well as helping other tutors and teachers work in their own businesses and set their own businesses up. Now, the difference between the two is in the longevity. The shelf life, if you like, of your client. Don't call them students, call them clients, because we're in a business situation now. You're not working for a school. So your relationship with your client needs to be, as a tutor, perhaps to have it as long as possible. You're not going to teach them once, you're going to teach them maybe a month, maybe 5 months, maybe 5 years. So you need to be developing a really good professional relationship. Now, when you're starting, one of the ways that you can do that is through content marketing, and you continue to do that through your content marketing. But then after that, with your lead pages, with all the other automated processes, which I actually teach in my program, the Teacherpreneur Challenge and the Teacherpreneur Evolution System program, which is more about branding and building something a lot more than just a language school, then you can learn all of these processes. Now, your perceived quality of your work is very important when it comes when you're doing your content marketing. How you present yourself and how you promote yourself, and also how often. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying that Facebook is a loser's game now. It's a pay to play game, but all platforms are, in a sense. LinkedIn is no different. In fact, to be part of any professional memberships on LinkedIn, it's $80 a month. That's a lot of money just to be able to have access to professional contacts. On Facebook, it's absolutely free if you create your content marketing in the correct way. Now, once you get to a certain level in Facebook, they do start to give you lots of other added features to help you build your business, ones that you might not see right at the start. And again, Facebook give you these for free. I work with digital marketing a lot to manage and grow my businesses, and I can tell you now that a lot of the features that Facebook give business owners for free to use on Facebook, lots of software companies are creating similar factors, if you like, similar processes within their software, and you have to pay for that. So there is a huge scope for finding your ideal customers on Facebook. And also, don't forget, we have the Facebook Pixel. This is literally like the digital yellow pages. It couldn't get any better than that. So if you're really looking to start and grow your own online teacherpreneur business, then I really suggest strongly that you maybe start with my book, which is $4.99. It's a very small investment. You get to have a little bit of an insider view of what I do and how I work. And then you can always go along and do the Teacherpreneur Challenge, which is a 21-day challenge. Now, this is not for the lazy ones. This is hardcore. Every single day I am teaching you online within my program a specific technique or method that you need to take your business from zero to perhaps potentially what I'm doing. And after every single lesson, I also give you a task. So you actually have to then go and take that technique or that method and then implement it within your own business. So it's a complete pathway. You can't drop in at day 10 because you need to have done days 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 before you get to day 10. So I'm also training you in the crucial pathways really that you need to create in order to build your business. There's no point sitting down thinking about writing emails and building email sequences if you don't have a lead page. There's no point just building a lead page if you don't have a funnel. There's no point working out different scripts with your content writing if you don't know who your audience is. So there is definitely a process to go through, and obviously lots of ESL tutors and teachers don't know what those processes are, or they have been convinced that some guru marketers have told them this is the way, when it isn't really something that's specific to online teaching. And teaching online within the ESL industry is a very specific segment to be marketing to. So you do need to do it the right way for it to work. Otherwise, you're just going to end up spending a lot of your time and your money on something that is potentially just not going to work. Now, obviously, I've done this twice. I have a language school, an English language school, majority for adults, and I have a foreign language school teaching foreign languages. I'm also an award-winning author and an Amazon bestseller, as well as lots of other things that I do and articles I write. And I used to be a resident blogger for one of J.K. Rowling's organisations in London, a good 10 years ago now. So I've well and truly invested myself in the processes that actually I'm promoting to you right now. And I know they work because I use them every single day in my own businesses. So I hope that's really, really helpful. So if you're looking to really start growing your own online educational business, then get the book first and take the first steps into being a real ESL freelancing teacher. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.